We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the Polar Bears. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Ken Brooks gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip. 1.10. Sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
From the stretch. First of 3 is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball 1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Santana.
Ready now for Baltimore. Omar Santana. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. One ball, 1 strike to count. Perfect baseball weather. 82 degrees at first pitch tonight. Here it comes on 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Batting third, the third baseman, Kurt Mateo.
In now, Kurt Mateo. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball left outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pops this one up. Marchand ranging into shallow right. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. On to the bottom of the first now with no score. Jonathan Loaizaga, the Nicaraguan-born pitcher, gets the call to start in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. The throw into second, and he'll get in there safely. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Digging in, Jeffrey Donnellan. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch coming, here it is. This year against right-handed pitching, Donnellan is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
So far on the year, Donnellan is carrying a slugging percentage under 350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-2.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
McDaniel stands at second with no outs. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Now the payoff pitch home. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And there's one down now.
Batting third, the third baseman, John Pitts.
Now in the box, John Pitts. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that misses, ball 1. A man at third with 1 away. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
From the stretch. And that's in there, 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Here now the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. Only play's going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Now batting, Jeremy Pitts. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play.
Man, it's still early in the season, but this guy's been off to a flying start. It's going to be interesting to see if he can keep this pace up the rest of the way.
This is line to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
To the plate now, George Edler. Oh, high, deep, That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Stepping into the box, Quentin Broadway, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one.
Broadway.
Now the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move, and this one bounds around against the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
At the plate now, Ricky Marchand. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
3 runs already home here. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
At the plate, Brock Barreto, and as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line to the right side. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
It's only the first inning, so you hate to say this, but this thing might already be over. Down 5 in the first, they've got to get the car back onto the road, even if the wheels are a little loose and wobbly.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So, boy, that ERA is going to take a bit of a tumble here as he gets cuffed around pretty good and winds up not being able to survive the first. Michael Rooker comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. So now to the plate, Sean Robles, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Here's the 0-1. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gone! It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Walking around the cage during BP, they talked about wanting to be aggressive early in this one, and they've done exactly that. Second home run already in the first inning.
Stepping in now, Ryan McDaniel, as he will look at a first-pitch fastball for ball 1. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. Now the 1-0.
Nope, outside. Whoa, that's out.
Seven runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Polar Bears are out on top 7-0. In now for the O's, Sito Nakajima. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
At the plate, Tim Donald, as the first pitch here's a bit high. It's ball 1, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now the 1-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Stepping up now, Mark Bolich, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Hit the other way out toward right field. McDaniel is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. At the plate, David Robbins.
David Robbins.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Robbins is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Liner towards second. And the Orioles have their first hit of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
In now, Barry Drew, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Pulled toward right center field. He will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Orioles strand a couple. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Striding forward now is the DH, Jeffrey Donnellan. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Back up the middle and a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
To the plate now, John Pitts fouled off. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that misses 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He'll go to the bag for one, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Now batting, left fielder, Jeremy Hitt.
Digging in to try it again, Jeremy hits. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Comes set with the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the center fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a two-run shot to left center. Number 13 for him on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
With one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Into the box, George Edler. He swings and grounds it to short. Scooped up, and there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Quentin Broadway. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Broadway is often heralded for his defensive capabilities patrolling the outfield. So much, in fact, it's not uncommon to hear the word elite when used in talking about his skill set. So I guess it goes without saying that his pitcher teammates always appreciate having him out there behind them.
Yeah, he just seems to be in the right place at the right time. I don't know if he could see the signs from out there, but it almost seems like he gets a jump before the pitch even reaches home plate.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
To first. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It is now 9-0. Now at the plate, Saul Blanco, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Ready with the 0-2.
Nope.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And now a pitch on the way.
3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Barreto backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Now at the plate, Preston Rivera. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Settling in now, Omar Santana. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left. Pitts is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Syracuse is out in front here, 9-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ricky Marchand.
Ricky Marchand.
First offering on its way.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 1-1.
Count 2-1.
Fouled away. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Brock Barreto comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Fastball called for strike 2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Sean Robles, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Chris Haskett is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Into the box now, Ryan McDaniel, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Ready once again, Jeffrey Donnellan. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one will get this one. The 0-1 pitch. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate, John hits. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Payoff pitch one more time. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone? He's
set. Here comes the 1-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2. It's sharply toward third, and this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third, and he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Stepping in now, George Edler, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Softly hit out to short, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
In now, Quentin Broadway. 1 ball, no strikes the count. A runner on first with 2 away. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
The 2-1. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
The 3-2 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Now to the plate, Ricky Marchand. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. 3 innings complete. The Polar Bears are out in front here 14-0. Digging in, Kurt Mateo.
Leading off the bullpen, the 3rd baseman, Kurt Mateo.
He's set. Here it comes. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Sito Nakajima.
To the plate now, Sito Nakajima, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Now the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
I got to count 2-2.
Three and 2 now. Tim Donald waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Tim Donald. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set, and the pitch. Comes set, and the 0-1 is strike 2 swinging. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Into the box now, Mark Bolich. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's the ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Into the box, David Robbins. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Now Another 1-2. A little low. It's 2-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Digging in the switch hitter, Barry Drew, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Pops this one up. Pitts is there, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Syracuse is on top 14-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop, Brock Barreto.
Number 0.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Robbins is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Ryan.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Ryan McDaniel. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ball game. A fastball here too low. It's 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Ground ball foul down the left side. 2 out, nobody on. He stays alive, still 2-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and now it'll be the catcher, Saul Blanco.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Here comes the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking two until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Standing in now, Preston Rivera, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1.
No, that's down.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Broadway will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Ready for another shot now, Omar Santana.
Omar Santana.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A 1 pitch on its way.
Nope, outside.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Skied into straightaway right. McDaniel will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Kurt Mateo, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
The 1-0. Hit high and deep out to left field. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Sito Nakajima, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a liner. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
At the plate now, Tim Donald. 0-1 the count. Two out with the man at first. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Barreto has got it, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Polar Bears on top 14-3. Ivan Garcia gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Garcia.
Now at the plate, Jeffrey Donnellan. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Jeffrey Donnellan.
First offering on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And he misses again. 2-0.
2-0.
Strike called. 2-1. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. The next 3-2. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Striding into the box, John Pitts has got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Well, you can see why these fans are so excited about this rookie.
Yeah, Matt, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
At the plate, Jeremy Pitts. No balls and 1 strike. One out and a runner on second base. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Hit to third. Throw gets him. 2 down. So coming to the plate, George Edler. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Tread lightly in this situation. Got a great hitter at the plate. Runner in scoring position. Don't be afraid. You got the base open.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Satchel Wolf takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Stepping in, Mark Bolich.
Leading off for the Orioles, the right fielder, Mark Bolich.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Now batting, left fielder, David Robbins.
Into the box now, David Robbins, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Ready with the 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike three.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
In now, Barry Drew, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Two and 0 now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pitts is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Stepping in,
Now
Saul Blanco.
Saul Blanco.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And it's quickly 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Popped up. Edler has a play. And that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Polar Bears lead this one 14-3. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Quentin Broadway.
The center fielder, Quentin.
First pitch on its way. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The windup and the 0-1.
Upstairs. That's ball 2. I got 2-1 to count.
The count now at 2-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
So now to the plate, Ricky Marchand, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bolich is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So digging in now, Brock Barreto. Here comes the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Chopped on the ground over to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Preston Rivera.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that's taken for strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Standing in now, Omar Santana. High in the air out to center field. Broadway is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2. Ready to take his hacks again, Kurt Mateo, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Now the 1-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Batty, you can't fault the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
To the plate now, Sito Nakajima hit hard to the right, but foul. One and one.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
The 1-2. Fouled away. 2 out here and a runner at second. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Digging in, Sean Robles. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Ball 1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ryan McDaniel. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Little chopper back to the mound. He's got to hurry to second for 1. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight.
The designated hitter, Jeffrey.
Now at the plate, Jeffrey Donnellan. He's 1 for 4 for the game. From the stretch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder coming on. He makes the running play. 2 down. Standing in, John Pitts. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
Hey.
Two out with the man at first. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Line toward right center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Now back.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Jeremy Pitts is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bolich is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Tim Donald.
The designated hitter, Tim Donald.
First offering on its way.
1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And that's too high, ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball.
That's ball
Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Stepping up to the plate, Mark Bolich is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. A runner at first with no outs here. Turned on down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Hey, D-Row, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Archie Meredith is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. At the plate, David Robbins, as it's grounded sharply to first. One there on to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with 1 pitch.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Into the box, Barry Drew. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Fouled off. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Orioles leave 1, and they remain well behind. Frank Garcia comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, George Edler.
George Edler.
And now a pitch on the way.
Ball, that's outside.
The 1-0. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
1 out, nobody on. That's lifted the other way out to left. Robbins is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now back.
Coming to the plate now, Ricky Marchand.
Ricky Marchand.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. A 1-1. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Lays off 2-2 now.
2-2 count.
Line drive to center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Throwing to second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late, and when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Into the box, Brock Barreto, as he'll take a look at ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Here he comes on 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 3-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Now the payoff pitch home is at the knees and called strike 3. Coming to the plate now, Saul Blanco starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the first pitch to him. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Too high, ball 3. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Rivera.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Preston Rivera, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in now, Omar Santana. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2 out, nobody on. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Baltimore down to their final strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Another one sent foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Smoke toward third. Throw on to first is in time to get him, and the Polar Bears have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
14-3 is the final score in this one. The Polar Bears came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Ken Brooks earns the win, his second. Jonathan Loizaga permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.